Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the month of June. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of June 2022. I will be covering your career and finances, as well as your love and romance, which is, when I say the love part, it's general. So platonic love, family, and people that you get along with at work, as well as your sexual and romantic relationships. Okay, so it's all of the above in regard to the relationship sector. All right, so, but this is a general reading. I'm just going to touch on, those will be two topics that I touch on within the reading for you guys, just in case you guys are curious about what you can expect, what you need to work on, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Sorry, Aquarius, I'm kind of setting up my cards a little bit differently this time so I don't have so much clutter where where I put my cards. So, all right. Let's go ahead and jump in, Aquarius. Universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, please come before us to speak to the sign of Aquarius. What are their overall messages? What is the overall theme and overall energies that Aquarius will experience in the month of June 2022 for Aquarius, for their overall energies and experiences in the month of June 2022. Spirit guides, thank you. For Aquarius, June 2022. June 2022 for Aquarius. Let's see. Oops. Okay, Aquarius, so you have deep freeze. I don't know if you guys can really see that because of the lighting, but you have deep freeze. If there is anything that you are really determined to make happen, Aquarius, some of you guys, bottom of the deck, you have home. So there's something in regards to you needing to work on relationships and situations in your life that make you feel othered, that make you feel like somewhat detached, or it feels detached from you. It's not making you feel at home, right? It could be that you guys are going to be moving, or you have moved, okay? But maybe there are some other situations within that situation that you kind of want to hurry up and speed up, right? Or you want the process to kind of speed up a little bit. That's not going to happen for you in the month of June. Okay, but others of you, if there's a relationship that you're wanting, if you're really, really working hard to fix something, you're working really hard to get things done, June is not the time, okay? And if there is an argument, or if there is a disagreement, or you really want to have a really heart-to-heart conversation with someone regarding a disagreement or a discrepancy, or whatnot, or an argument, June is not the month to do that. Okay, just kind of put it on the back burner, put it on ice, and just let it be. Okay, it is not the time to swim upstream. Okay, it's kind of time to just let things sit, let things stew for a while, okay, in the month of June. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, Aquarius, do not swim upstream. Do not try to push for anyone to do anything. Don't push for anyone to talk to you or to give you answers, right? If you've applied for a job, and you're really wanting this job and you really want to know, you've been waiting to hear back from them or to get, find out what's going on. If you're waiting on a verdict for a court case, June's not the time, okay? It doesn't mean that things are not going to pick up at some point. It just that means that in the month of June is not the time. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull a card. Another card for your overall messages in the month of June, Aquarius, Universe, Source, Archangels. One more message for Aquarius. One more message for Aquarius for the month of June 2022 in regards to their overall messages and overall energies. And the month of June for Aquarius. Also, this is just a time where you need to relax, Aquarius. If you're doing way too much or you're working too much, you may find yourself getting sick, okay? That can be for most of you or a couple of you. It doesn't mean that things are not gonna... This message could definitely be talking about your body is telling you need to relax. You need to stop doing so much. And it could be, some of you guys, because it says deep freeze and it's cold. Some of you guys have a cold, where you feel like you're coming down with a cold, or you have like a sore throat, or you have sinus headaches, you have congestion, what have you, okay? You really, really need to make sure that you're paying attention to your body. And that's probably why some of you guys are not going to see a lot of things popping off in the month of June, because you really need to relax. You really need to not stress over things. Okay? Don't overthink anything. Yeah. Okay. So it says new moon in Cancer. It says you and your loved ones are safe. So in June, I believe in June, during, I think the Cancer, yeah, the Cancer new moon is in, I think it's towards the end of June, is it? I don't remember exactly the date. But during Cancer season, if you're worried about someone, or if, you know, if there's a situation where a loved one is in, you may feel like they're in trouble, or, you know, you feel the worst is going to happen in a situation, or maybe they just fall on hard times. You're worried about your children, you're worried about your family, you're worried about a friend, you're worried about yourself, okay? You're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. This is actually kind of encouraging for me too, because I'm an Aquarius rising, so I'm a Leo, but with an Aquarius rising, and I worry a lot for... Not so much myself. I don't really worry about myself too much. I worry mostly for the people I care about. And I feel that, Aquarius, for you, some of you guys have Cancer in your chart as well. Wow, and you have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation at the bottom of the deck. That's you guys. So Aquarius, you don't have anything to worry about. What are you working so hard for? Right? We sometimes Aquarius, you can really work yourself up to the point where you forget about yourself. Like I was saying about myself, right? You're worrying too much about what's going to happen to that person, or is that person okay, or is my relationship with this person going to be okay? Is my house going to be okay? Are my children going to be okay? You know, my siblings, my parents, my friends, whatever, right? My significant other, my grandparents. You could be worried about your pets if you have animals, right? Whatever it is that you're worried about, Aquarius, again, June is not the month to swim upstream, to make things happen. Things are going to be okay. Everybody's going to be safe. You don't have to worry about anything. And I feel like in June, towards the end of June or mid-June, once Cancer season hits, things are going to start seeming better, okay? Things are going to smooth out, excuse me. You don't have anything to worry about, okay? Please remember that. So, we're going to go ahead and get into your career and finances for the month of June 2022 for Aquarius. Aquarius, June 2022, career and finances. What does Aquarius need to know in regards to their career and finances in the month of June 2022? All signs of Aquarius for June 2022 for their career and finances, universe, source. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. The lighting is not the best, but we make do with what we have. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys are worried a lot. Some of you guys are Could be dealing with financial struggles with the father figure. You have the devil. You could have a father who's an Aries or who's a Capricorn. Okay, and it could be with your career and finances where there's some toxicity in regarding that with, like, because I see father figure with the Emperor. Could be with a manager where there's some toxic behaviors, or it could be, there are those of you, again, with the Emperor. The Emperor is a hard worker, okay? The Emperor knows what he wants. He's been there, done that. But I feel like there's something regarding material gain or material wealth, or, you know, things that you want. There could be a boss who's sexually attracted to you, Aquarius, but financially, I feel that when it comes to your job and when it comes to management, there's some toxic behavior for some of you. Others of you, again, there is you. Oh, okay. So others of you, you feel kind of tied down by your job. You don't really feel like you can really, you don't have a lot of wiggle room. You can't really go on vacation, or maybe your finances feel a bit tight. If you're the head of your, well, I don't want to say that. Yeah, if you're the head of the household, doesn't matter if you're male or female. If you're the one paying the bills, you're the one calling the shots financially in your family. You may need to be careful with how much money you're spending on fun, and you may need to make sure that you're really being practical right now, okay? Others of you, you're definitely dealing with the father figure or a grandfather, but it can also be a mother or a grandmother or aunt, somebody who has very masculine energy. Could be an Aries or a Capricorn, they could be a Cancer, but if you're at the head of your household and you feel stuck financially, or you just feel like things are not, there could be someone who's very rigid financially, you know, in their personality, and you may have felt kind of stuck for a while. Okay. Or you feel like you can't really get anywhere with them, like, because they're so financially driven. They don't really connect with you on an emotional level. But I do get the sense that there are those of you that are making a choice between leaving a job or staying, you know, like you feel stuck. Some of you guys just feel stuck in a job, or you feel stuck in a position at your job and you want to level up, right? But there are those of you who are definitely needing to really balance out or get rid of some unhealthy behaviors when it comes to how you spend money. Some of you guys are holding on to your money too much and you're not really having fun, and others of you are spending too much money. So you need to kind of find that balance. And if there's some toxic behaviors going on at work, you need to make sure that you are speaking up as the Emperor, and you need to have the confidence to say, hey, I'm not going to stand for this. This is not what I'm getting. I'm not getting paid to be disrespected, right? So there is a choice here, I see, Aquarius, in regards to your career and finances. Like, you're either choosing to sacrifice something that you've been buying a lot, or you're sacrificing a subscription. There's something that's definitely being sacrificed here, or that needs to be sacrificed with how you spend your money. Sorry guys, my phone is making noises and I don't need that while I'm doing your reading. So whatever's going on, or whatever toxic behaviors are at work or with your money spending, or if there is if you're feeling tied down at your job, or there's a manager who's toxic, or they're not really allowing you to have the freedom to go on vacation if you can, you know, to go see a family member or whatever. There could be a manager that's really overbearing, okay, and whether they mean to or not, or it just could be your job in general, okay? Just make sure that any toxic behaviors, anything that is holding you down, anything that is not helping you grow when it comes to your finances, you need to pay attention to that, and you need to make sure that you are getting rid of that, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your love and your romantic relationships are looking like, all of your relationships. So we'll see what the universe wants to speak to you about for the month of June regarding your relationships, okay? Whatever is in your gut, whatever your intuition leads you to pick up from this relationship mini message that I'm giving you right now, take it. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave it, right? For Aquarius universe source for their relationships in the month of June 2022. One more time for Aquarius. One more time for Aquarius for their relationships in the month of June 2022. Let's see here. free yourself. There you go. So again, if there's a relationship, even with your career and finances, if there is a father figure, if there is a friend, a roommate, if there is any family member or even a significant other who, or if it's your job, because you can have a close relationship with the job, but it can be toxic, right? Like I said, all relationships. If there's any relationship in your life right now, Aquarius, that is holding you back, like this person or this job or whoever, whatever relationship you have, or because you see how this unicorn, it doesn't make sense for a unicorn to be in a cage with a collar on, right? It doesn't make any sense. So you're that unicorn. I really do consider Aquarians unicorns. Like, you guys are so different. You guys are so sparkly and magical, right? It doesn't make sense for you guys to have a collar on. So if you're in a living situation, Aquarius, where you're just feeling held down, you can't have fun, you can't do this, you can't say that, you don't have the freedom to just do what you want to do in your own space, it's time to get out of it. And I feel that the month of June, it is not the time for you to make things, is to push for things to happen. Just keep doing the work that you need to do, but don't force anything, okay? Just let things happen. Because I feel like towards the end of June, you're going to feel better. Things are going to get better. Others of you are moving, you're getting from under a job, or you're relocating, or you're done with the situation here in the month of June. But once again, do not have that energy of swimming upstream, beating against the current. Working way too hard, doing the utmost to get something done. Just do the work that you need to do, because you're going to make yourself sick if you haven't done so already. Okay, so if you're sick in the month of June, or if you're watching this and you're not feeling good and you're sick, it's because your body is telling you you're doing too much. Your family's safe, your friends are safe, you're safe, everybody is safe. But whatever is keeping you back and holding you down, get rid of it, because that can also be the culprit of you not really being happy and content and at peace. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your the tarot is trying to tell you for this overall message for the month of June 2022. Okay, we're going to pull 5 cards and then we'll clarify those cards, okay, as we go along. Universe source for the sign of Aquarius. 5 cards from the top of the deck for Aquarius for their general messages for the month of June 2022 for Aquarius. Let's see. For Aquarius, June 2022 for all Aquarians. Let's see. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. Whenever I see the Magician, I see someone who manifests while they sleep. Their energy is so balanced, so clean, so clear. This person works on themselves. That's why they're able to have the abilities to manifest the way they do. They don't need to work too hard. They're just confident. They know that the work that they've done already is going to pay off, right? In their relationships, in their family, with their job, their career, their money, their bank accounts, like whatever, right? So you don't need to struggle up, you don't need to struggle. Find a way to get your work done without stressing, without struggling, without, breaking a sweat. The Magician doesn't break a sweat. They've done the work, right? They've done the training. They've gone through the blood, sweat, and the tears. They've cried. They've learned so much to become the Magician, right? 6 of Pentacles. Pay your bills, pay your dues, right? Some of you guys may get some gifts from people. Some of you guys need to find a job that's actually going to compensate you and pay you for the amount of work that you're capable of doing. Stop settling for less. You have the Three of Swords. You're going to be frustrated. You've gone through frustration, right? You've gone through the anxiety, and you may feel very anxious in the month of June because things are not popping off. But that's just because they're not supposed to. You're supposed to practice patience and have faith. You're supposed to free yourself. If you're still in a relationship that's toxic, or you're still holding on to a job that's not serving you, Aquarius, out of fear, like it says, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're afraid that, I'm going to lose my job, I'm not going to have enough money, I'm going to be broke, I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to lose my car, the universe is like, don't worry about that. You should not be thinking that way. That's why the universe is going to continue to slow shit down for you until you let this go. Okay? Because it's an equal give and take here. So if your job is not paying you what you're worth, yet you're still putting in a lot of work and effort, probably not going to work out, right? Not going to work out in your favor. You're just going to be doing more work while they're getting, they're paying you jack shit, you know what I mean? And not willing to give you a promotion or give you benefits, right? Or allow you to go on vacation. And that's really something has really been giving you a lot of anxiety or heartbreak here. And if this is a relationship that needs to be put on ice, where you need to stop talking to this person, you need to stop trying so hard towards this person, or you've been arguing because you've been trying to get your point across, they've been trying to get their point across, you need to free yourself from that. Let it go. Let the argument go. Leave it alone. Your relationship with that person is probably, looking at the cards here, is probably going to be okay. You probably feel anxious about it, but you just need to kind of let it go, especially if it's with a father figure or an Aries or a Capricorn or a Cancer. You're going to be fine. This person just has issues, okay? And you don't need to stoop down to that level and stress out. Just leave it alone. Don't even argue with them, right? You have the Empress. Some of you guys are dealing with a mother figure or a Taurus. Some of you guys have Libra or Taurus in your chart. Some of you guys are pregnant, okay? Others of you, you really need to take care of yourself. The Empress also represents really being taken care of. You have the money, you have the house, you have the car. And even if you don't necessarily have all of those things, you have what you need. You need to take care of your health, right? Take care of your skin, take care of your hair, take care of, your body. If you're a woman, or you identify with being a woman, you need to take care of your reproduction, your reproductive organs, okay? You need to cleanse your womb. You need to make sure your hormones are balanced. You need to make sure you're eating the right foods. If you're a male, it's the same thing. Make sure that you know what's going on with your hormones. Make sure that they're balanced. Okay? Take care of yourself. Your body is your house too. If you're worried about the house that you live in, the physical walls that you live in, the house that you pay bills to live in, you tend to forget the house that's actually your body. The house that you were born into before you started paying bills. Okay? King of Cups. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with the Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart. If your Cancer season is big for you, especially the Cancer new moon, I feel like that's really going to make that's going to be where you really need to take care of yourself and you need to calm down. Two of Cups, yeah. There is someone or something that you hold near and dear to your heart. Again, it could be a job, could be a parent, a family member, it could be a friend, could be a Gemini. You got Gemini here. I mean, not Gemini, a Scorpio. But Aquarius, if this is a romantic partnership, a friend, a family member, or a job, or all of everything, you have a circle of people in your job that you really, hold near and dear to your heart. It's going to be okay. You don't got to worry about anything. Clarify these cards, Universe Source, for Aquarius for June 2022. Clarify these cards, please. But if this is a romantic relationship, seeing the Two of Cups here, you need to make the decision to leave it alone for a while. Just kind of, some of you guys are definitely taking a break and leaving somebody behind for a while. Others of you, you're just kind of distancing yourself a little bit. They're going to spend time in one room. You're going to spend time in another room. you guys just do your own thing for the month of June, okay? If this is a romantic partnership, even if you're married, okay, you may need to distance yourself for a while. It could have been an argument or something like that that happened recently. Others of you, this is just a friendship. You need to leave this person alone. They need to leave you alone for a while. This is a job. Stop working so hard. People might notice and realize, like, oh, why isn't Aquarius, like, what's wrong with Aquarius? And be like, I'm not. You guys need to stop giving so much to this job. Stop giving so much to this job, okay? I don't even know if I even split the deck. I don't really remember, but here we go. We're gonna see. Yep. Yep, there's definitely a Capricorn here, you guys. Some of you guys, it's a parent, a mother figure, a father figure. Yeah. Cancer season, you need to go on vacation, or you need to go someplace new, travel someplace. There is a relationship here that's definitely, yeah, here you are, Aquarius, the King of Swords. That's you. I read this as Aquarius. So pay your dues, pay your bills, right? I feel that everything's going to be fine with your home. You're going to have the money to pay your bills or pay whatever, pay your rent, mortgage, whatever, right? Pay for your insurance. But whenever you feel anxiety, you guys, you really need to make sure that you are calming, doing your work on your breathing, Aquarius. Calm your mind, quiet your mind as best you can, okay? So there is, and some of you guys, that could be happening in your life right now, where there's a lot of noise in your life. It needs to be turned down. You got the Magician again. I feel that there's a relationship that you're in right now where you really do not have to worry about anything at this point. You've been together for long enough. You've built trust long enough to where there's really not much that you guys really need to work to prove anything about your relationship or to one another. It's the work has been done. I feel that your relationship with this person has matured. Could be a friendship, could be a family relationship as well. You also have the Devil card again. Some of you guys are going to end up pregnant in June. So if you're not trying to get pregnant and you want to have sex, you want to have great sex or whatever, you want to enjoy that with your partner or with other people. If you're not trying to get pregnant, you may want to be careful and use protection, okay? Because June might be, especially in Cancer season, may be the month that you actually end up getting someone pregnant or you end up getting pregnant, okay? But there is a situation where, well, not situation, but any given time, Aquarius, where you're feeling anxious. I think I was saying this prior. If you're feeling anxious and you're feeling tight in your chest, or you know you're not breathing properly, or you're just feeling full of fear and doubt, you need to be the Four of Cups here and meditate. You need to breathe. Some of you guys literally need to stop yourself and actually breathe in and out a couple times before you get back to work or before you continue doing whatever task you were doing. Some of you guys actually need to treat yourself to a spa, acupuncture, singing bowls. I don't see exercise here, but like some of you guys just need to lay down, maybe at a beach, or go camping, sit on your porch. Some of you guys really just need to take a nap. But others of you really need to contemplate and ponder why you're so full of fear, who's causing or what is causing that fear. Face it and fix it, because if there is someone or something, or especially if it's a job, if there is a job that is just making you feel stuck and frustrated and disappointed, it means that it's probably time for you to really think about leaving and finding a new job, or asking for a promotion, or asking for a transfer. Okay, because you got, again, the King of Swords is right here. That's you. Get out of your feelings. You may feel fear and feel anxiety and feel like, oh, I need to get this. No, what is your gut telling you? What is logic telling you? What is practicality telling you? The practical thing and the logical thing when someone is holding you down or hurting you or abusing you is to get out of that situation or to get out of that job, right? Get out of that relationship. You don't stay there and try to make something work, right? If somebody stabs you with a knife or ties your hands behind your back, right? You don't just stay in that situation and just sit there and hope that things just blow over. No, you have to pull that knife out of the wound. You have to mend that wound. You have to get medical help, or you have to try to cut that cord that's tying you down, right? Got to try to get out of that situation and never go back. Never allow that to hold you down again, right? So Aquarius, June is not the month. It's not the month to force things to happen at all. At all. It's not the month. Let things happen. The people that you care about, including yourself, your home, your significant other, whoever is in your circle of loved ones that you love and cherish, they're going to be fine. If you need to take a break from someone for a while because they need to get their shit together, they're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Okay? If you have to quit a job and you're afraid that you're not going to find another job or that you're not going to have enough money to make ends meet, you're going to be fine. The universe will, everything is fine. The opportunities will be given to you. But at this time, your faith is being tested, Aquarius. Okay? And if there is a relationship that you really need to leave behind because it's abusive and it's toxic, leave it. You're going to be fine. You know, even if you have to uproot and move back in with your parents or move in with a friend, or you end up having to live by yourself again, you know, because you've been living with this person for so long, you're going to be fine. Okay? Have faith. Have faith. Okay? Much love and light to all of you, Aquarius. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Aquarius.